Welcome back to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including today, Cartoon Network and Adult Swim shutting down, major layoffs have happened, and some of the staff that work there are raising concerns about the future of the networks. We'll tell you what's happening. Also, Spectrum is facing a class action lawsuit over its fees. We'll see how far this lawsuit gets, but you could get some money from it if it is successful. And Amazon is increasing the number of ads you're going to see on Amazon Prime Video, according to a new report. These stories and a whole lot more coming up. First though, if you're new here, you can always find a link to every story I talk about in the show notes and in the first pinned comment. Take a look, read it for yourself, come back, let me know what you think. I want to hear from you. If you like what we do, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Doing one or both lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. All right, let's dive into it. Cartoon Network, long been on my list of networks most likely to shut down in 2025, has apparently undergone major layoffs again. According to a well-known voice actor who worked on shows like Space Ghost and more, Space Ghost Coast to Coast to be exact. With this, there's been a quote, giant round of layoffs last week Friday, according to the source, raising questions about the future of the network post-split. Now, the split is Warner Bros. Discovery spinning off its cable networks into an independent company. And with that, it's expected to happen in 2026. I have long speculated that Cartoon Network would shut down and Adult Swim may just fully absorb its time slot. We are already seeing Cartoon Network's hours shrink as Adult Swim goes earlier and earlier into the day and later into the morning. With this, it's a big part of it, even though it targets the younger teen and tween kind of market and children. Increasingly, the audience that are watching are actually 18 and older. And because of that, they've adjusted their schedule, doing reruns of classic Cartoon Network shows, trying to target the 30-somethings who grew up watching the 90s and early 2000s shows, and expanding Adult Swim. A lot of subscriber losses because increasingly kids just don't watch TV. Heck, I have a teen now, a soon-to-be teen. Even though we have services, she watches YouTube, Crunchyroll, Hulu, and the like. She's not watching Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel. With that, I think we're going to see this growing trend here. I do think Cartoon Network is one of the most susceptible networks to shut down because I think Adult Swim is probably going to be, in the long run, a better fit for their target audience with it, their demographics and more. I could very well see a world where it expands. DirecTV in its entertainment package, that cheaper $35 a month package, carries Adult Swim, but not Cartoon Network. So during Cartoon Network hours, that channel is dark, and then when Adult Swim comes, it comes back online. I think we'll see that. Other cable networks have reportedly been moving Cartoon Network to more expensive packages. We'll watch it closely, but Cartoon Network is definitely in a lot of trouble. We'll watch it closely. All right, Spectrum is facing a class action lawsuit over $28 monthly fees. There is a new lawsuit happening out there that is targeting a class action lawsuit in Jefferson County Circuit Court, challenging that the $28 surcharge labeled as retransmission fee is illegal. Now, these are the fees that they tack on, and I have always complained about fees like this for channels, right? You advertise your local channels, but then you charge me a broadcast television fee. You advertise an RSN, a regional sports network, like NBC Sports is local networks, and then you charge me an additional fee. Well, either don't advertise it as part of that package or include the price of that in the package, right? I can't ask not to have these channels in my package. That cost should be included in it. Now, increased under new rules and laws, they are putting more and more of these fees into their base package. Now, it'll be interesting to see how far this goes, but they're seeking class action status, which will allow everybody around the country to chip in and get a part of this deal. As with all things, these lawsuits take a long time, could be years before we even get resolution to this, and lawyers will take a lot of the money. We'll wait and see what happens there, but Spectrum facing another lawsuit over its fees, and in today's world, it's anybody's guess how that's going to play out. If you're an Amazon Prime customer that's on the ad-supported plan, you may be seeing more ads. Not that long ago, Amazon took its ad-free service and put ads on it unless you pay an extra $2 a month to become ad-free. Now this is on the Amazon Prime stuff. If you buy a movie or rent a movie, there are no ads in that. Now when it first launched, they averaged 2 to 4 minutes per ad block, or per hour, right? So depending on what you're watching, about 2 or so minutes of ads wasn't that bad. A lot of people didn't mind it. Now about 18 months later, according to a report from Adweek, that has jumped now to 4 to 6 minutes. So where in the past was 2 to 3 minutes. So roughly doubling the length. Still significantly better than a lot of other services, and very much better than cable TV networks do with ads. In short, Amazon is trying to sustain its Amazon Prime Video business by using ads. Ads have become widely available with it. And with this, though, while it may drive down a little bit what customers pay for their ad slots because there's more of them, it could generate more revenue by having more ads. We'll see how this comes. Have you noticed more ads on Amazon Prime Video? Leave me a comment, let me know with it. You can avoid these by paying an additional $2 a month with it. And I was kind of pleased with this system they did. They could have very easily bumped everybody up $2 a month to the more expensive package and then say, hey, you could downgrade to the ad supported. I almost prefer them putting everybody in the ad supported and say you could upgrade if you want to pay more for the ad free. I like that. I like the option rather than just a automatic pay hike with it. All right, next up with this story, Disney is suing an AI and NBC Universal, an AI startup, for copyright infringement. Midjourney will allow you with prompts to create a wide range of content through it. Disney and NBC Universal filed a lawsuit against them, arguing that they are basically reproducing copyrighted material through it without their permission. And we'll see how this plays out. Now, the argument here is that it's generating content that's Disney, right? They're making a Mickey Mouse type content here using their images and infringing on Disney and NBC's intellectual property. This is going to be a big lawsuit here. One way or the other, it's going to have a big impact on future AI projects here. You notice a lot of AIs have a lot of guardrails. As soon as they think you're recreating content of a specific person or copyright material, they've increasingly cut back your ability to do that. Other ones have allowed it. Keep an eye on this lawsuit. It's, again, probably going to take a long time to work through, but it's going to set a lot of precedent for future lawsuits and laws, probably, and how this is going to play out. We'll watch it closely. Next story. Everybody wants to save money on everything, right? You want to save money. It's probably why you're a cord cutter. I want to save money. I often am comparing Walmart and Amazon pricing for things. Well, Tubi CEO is hopeful that AI can reduce the cost of film and television production. In an interview this week that opened up a lot about AI, and she said that right now they're using a lot to improve search, use AI to help you find content better. But in the long run, they see hope that AI tools could be used to reduce the cost of production of movies and television shows. Did not say what, but there's a lot of potential here, from AI editing tools to help making a lot of, let's be honest, very redundant, time-consuming editing of things, and then speed it up using AI. Use AI to do things like help improve sound quality and other with movies. But in the long run, it could also mean AI extras, AI-powered script revisions, and a whole lot of other tools out there with this. We'll see what happens, but I guarantee you, AI is coming. Now, like I said, AI tools have been around a long time. I mean, if you use Grammarly to help improve your spelling and grammar, that's an AI tool with it. If you use a lot of other tools, I know Adobe and others have come out with video tools that uses AI to help improve like eye lock to the camera and other things. I suspect we'll see more of these in studios. Keep an eye on this. A lot happening with it, but we'll watch this closely, see what Tubi starts to do. All right, DirecTV and Sling TV are back at fighting again. Now, the failed merger last year kind of cooled off their ad war, but recently Sling TV launched a series of ads targeting DirecTV with things like choose and customize your channel lineup. Sling lets you do that, and other features here. Targeting DirecTV, saying Sling TV gives you more options, better pricing, and the like, all the stuff you're used to. DirecTV has filed a complaint with the advertising for BBB, Better Business Bureau's advertising wing, which is separate from their other Better Business Bureau. Don't ask me how, but they are. And the Better Business Bureau's advertising deal has said that they do believe that Sling TV should change their ads, that they're not fully truthful. Now, they have no teeth in this. It's an advisory board that companies often use to make pot shots at each other over their ad claims. You know, oh, so you can save $100 a month or whatever by switching, or whatever the ads may be. And then the other company says, no, you won't. I'll actually save you. And this ad board usually sides with one or the other. And then the companies decide if they want to follow the recommendation or not to change it. But it's good to see the world is healing. After a failed merger, seeing Dish and DirecTV fighting again makes things look a little bit better in the world. I mean, where would you be without the Dish and DirecTV ads that almost look the same fighting each other with that? All right, last story of the day. Are you ready for Father's Day? Roku's revealed a list of America's favorite TV fathers for Father's Day. I want to know if you agree with this list. Leave me a comment. Tim Taylor from Home Improvement was everybody's favorite TV dad. The Addams Family, Al Bundy in third place from Married with Children. Reed Foreman from The 70s Show and Phil Dunhan from Modern Family rounds out the list of the top 5 with that. Now there's a whole long list of other ones done by category, by age of people. For example, if for 18 to 34-year-olds, Phil Dunny, I hope I'm saying that right, from Modern Family was the favorite dad. Check out the full list of all of them in the show notes and the story there. I want to hear from you. What was your favorite TV dad? Leave me a comment. Are you ready for Father's Day? You only have a few more days. Better hurry up and get something. Well, until next time, take care, be safe. I'll talk to you all again real soon.